University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, the end of the first round is in sight, with just 2 matches still to play. The 2 institutions playing tonight are among the smallest represented this year, and both are seeking their first series title. Winning tonight will see them at least through to round 2, but if they want to do things the hard way, a losing score of 135 will guarantee a repechage spot. Newnham College, Cambridge, started life in 1871 as a small house where women could have the benefits of a room of their own while attending the university lectures. Early students included Philippa Fawcett, daughter of Millicent, who was the first woman to top the rankings of the Cambridge Mathematical Tripos at a time when women were still barred from full membership of the university. More recent graduates include the chemist Rosalind Franklin, the writer Sylvia Plath, and the actor Emma Thompson. Representing just over 500 students and with an average age of 22, let's meet the team from Newnham.
Hello, my name is Bethan Holloway-Strong. I'm from Surrey and Australia, and I'm studying English.
Hi, I'm Hannah Bowen. I'm from Gateshead, and I'm studying languages, specifically German, Russian and Polish.
And their captain?
Hi, I'm Roma Ellis. I'm from Nottingham and I'm studying philosophy.
Hi, my name is Chen Juyu. I come from Suzhou in China and I study history of science.
Now, the Courtauld Institute of Art emerged from the combined efforts of 3 collectors looking to improve understanding of the visual arts in the UK. Samuel Courtauld provided most of the money and the beginnings of a collection, including Van Gogh's self-portrait with bandaged ear and Manet's A Bar at the Folies Bergère. Graduates include the curator Sir Nicholas Sirota, the novelist Lucy Ellman, and the artist Jeremy Deller, who was part of the alumni team that won our Christmas series in 2020. Also representing around 500 students with an average age of 23, let's meet this year's Courtauld team.
Hi, my name's Oliver White. I'm from Guildford in Surrey and I'm reading for a Masters in the Art of Renaissance Italy.
Hi, I'm Alice Dodds. I'm from Birmingham and I'm studying for a BA in the History of Art.
Their captain?
Hi, I'm Ryan McMeekin. I'm from Hertfordshire and I'm doing an MA in Circumatlantic Visual Culture of the late colonial period.
Hi, I'm Lizzie McCarroll. I'm from Liverpool and I'm studying 20th century Russian art.
Right, you all know the rules and you know the scoring system, I suppose, so fingers on buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. Which queen is commemorated by statues at Colchester Town Hall and Westminster Bridge? The latter bears an inscription saying that she died in AD...
Courtauld McCarroll.
Boudicca?
Boudicca is correct. So you get a set of bonuses on the Voyager 1 spacecraft. Born in 1934, which astronomer, author and broadcaster co-designed the messages on the golden record carried by Voyager 1?
Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan is correct. The sequel to Sagan's book Cosmos has what 3-word title? The expression in question refers to a photograph of the distant Earth taken by Voyager 1 in 1990.
Pale blue dot.
Pale
blue dot.
It's a 3-word.
Pale blue dot.
Pale blue dot,
Yeah.
not the blue mark.
Pale blue dot.
Correct. Voyager 1 left the solar system in 2012 when it passed through which layer? Its name comes from the Greek and Latin for sun cessation.
Heliosphere? I don't know.
Heliosphere. Does that make sense for the Greek one?
Heliosphere.
No, it's the heliopause. 10 points for this starter question. A triangle signifies a soldier, a square is for a manager, and a circle is for a worker. In which Netflix TV series originating...
Courtauld McMeekin.
Squid Game.
Squid Game is correct. You get 3 questions on places associated with Catherine of Aragon. In 1501, Catherine married Arthur, the eldest son of Henry VII. They lived at which castle between Shrewsbury and Hereford, close to the River Teme?
Alice?
I'm not taking the Midlands off on this one.
Any castle.
Warwick?
No,
Warwick?
No.
No, Warwick's nowhere near the River Teme. It's Ludlow. Catherine's daughter Mary, later Mary I, was born in 1516 at which former palace near the River Thames in south-east London?
Lambeth? Don't know. This is the only one I can talk to.
South East London, Greenwich.
South East London.
Oh, Greenwich. Could be Greenwich.
Greenwich?
Greenwich is correct, yes. In 1536, Catherine died at Kimbleton Castle near Huntingdon. This is about 30 miles south of her burial place, which is in which cathedral?
Ely.
Ely, that sounds good.
Ely?
No, it's Peterborough. Another starter question. What seven-letter word can mean the following? Colours that are neither strong nor positive, a gear in which the engine is disconnected from the driven parts, neither acid nor alkaline.
Newnham Ellis.
Neutral.
Neutral is correct. Right, your bonuses are on words that differ only by the addition of an initial letter C to one of them. In each case, give both words from the definitions. Firstly, a precious substance mined since ancient times in the Baltic region, and the angle made by the wheels of a vehicle.
Baltic could be amber, I think.
Amber and camber,
yes.
Amber and camber.
Correct. Secondly, a collection of statistical models used to analyse the difference between group means in a sample, and an Italian neoclassical sculptor whose works include The Three Graces and Venus Victrix.
Who's the Three Graces? I don't know. Should know this.
Yeah, this is annoying.
What's the statistical one then?
Spearman's rank, is it?
No, pass.
It's Anova and Canova. And finally, a large member of the corvid family and a word meaning contemptibly cowardly.
Raven and Craven?
Yes. Raven and Craven.
Raven and Craven is correct. We're going to see a national flag now for our first picture round. 10 points if you can name the country.
Courtauld McMeekin.
Tuvalu?
Tuvalu is correct, yes. The 9 stars found on the flag of Tuvalu form a stylised map of the country's islands and atolls. For your picture bonuses, you're going to see 3 more flags containing maps of islands, this time all representing sub-national entities. 5 points for each you can identify. Firstly, this oblast.
Kamchatka. The Kamchatka Peninsula.
I've got no idea.
Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
No, sorry. Not.
Kamchatka?
No, it's Sakhalin. Secondly, this external territory.
Is this somewhere in the South Pacific?
Yeah.
Because it's similar to...
Tahiti.
Is it somewhere like Tasmania?
I don't think it's Tahiti. And it's, should we say? Well, Tasmania wouldn't have a separate flag, would it?
Let's have it, please.
Sub-national.
Tasmania?
No, it's Christmas Island. And finally,
The Isle of Wight?
that is the Isle of Wight, yes. 10 points for this. An early example of a controlled experiment. In 1747, the Royal Navy surgeon James Lind gave oranges and lemons to a group of sailors.
Newnham Ellis.
Scurvy.
Scurvy is correct. So you get this set of bonuses there on physics. What name is given to a line or curve representing the changes in pressure and volume of a gas during a process involving no transfer of heat?
Oh, eutectic.
No, it's adiabatic or adiabat. The adiabatic index is a ratio of specific heats of gases under 2 specific conditions. One is constant pressure, the other is constant what?
Constant pressure, constant volume.
Volume.
Volume is correct. For an ideal gas, the universal gas constant is the Boltzmann constant times what other constant named after an Italian scientist?
Do you know what this is?
No. Osman.
No. Isn't of a... No.
Pauli.
No, it's Avogadro's constant.
Oh, of course.
10 points for this. Moldova, Kazakhstan, Egypt and Mexico all feature on their national flags variations of what animal?
Newnham Holloway Strong.
Eagle.
Eagle is correct. Right, these bonuses are on paintings that feature children. Which leading impressionist painted Girl with a Watering Can and Gabriel and Jean? The latter depicting his son with Gabriel Renard, one of his frequent models.
Impressionist.
Monet.
Should we try? He didn't really do many people.
If we can't think of another impressionist.
I mean, yeah. Degas not
Say-
impressionist, is he?
No,
Or
Degas not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monet.
No, it was Renoir.
Okay.
They all knew that at Courtauld.
Sure.
Yeah.
Secondly, which artist depicted the daughter of the Spanish king with her ladies-in-waiting in his 1656 work Las Meninas, or The Royal Maids?
Velasquez.
Velasquez is correct. The Blue Boy is a work of about 1770 by which British artist?
Oh, that's Gainsborough, isn't it? Gainsborough?
Gainsborough is correct. 10 points for this. Quote, he was such a teacher that he could have taught the stones to draw correctly. These words of Mary Cassatt refer to which prolific impressionist, born in the West Indies and noted for works painted while living in London during the Franco-Prussian War?
Courtauld Dodds.
Pissarro.
Pissarro is correct. These bonuses are on an American First Lady. Following her time in the White House, which First Lady was a delegate to the first United Nations General Assembly?
I think it's Eleanor.
Kennedy's wife.
Who? Eleanor Roosevelt.
JFK's wife, I imagine. I don't know, maybe.
I think it's Eleanor Roosevelt.
I think it's Eleanor Roosevelt.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Correct. At the UN, Eleanor Roosevelt oversaw the drafting of which document, often known by a four-letter abbreviation? The anniversary of its adoption falls on December the 10th.
Is it the UCHR? The Universal Charter of Human Rights, isn't it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. UCHR.
No, it's the UDHR, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
So close.
During the 1950s, Roosevelt vocally opposed which Wisconsin senator? He was notorious for his unfounded accusations during the so-called Second Red Scare.
McCarthy.
McCarthy is correct. 10 points for this. Which decade saw all of the following? The Seneca Falls Convention promoting women's rights, the publication of the Communist Manifesto, and
Courtauld Dodds.
1840s.
1840s is correct. Your bonuses are on animated films by the studio Cartoon Saloon. Cartoon Saloon's first feature film depicts the creation of which 9th century manuscript? In the film, the fairy Aisling describes it as the book that turns darkness into light.
Of Kells, maybe, do you think?
Book of Kells.
It is the Book of Kells, yes. Which 2017 film directed by Nora Toomey is based on a novel of the same name by Deborah Ellis? Sarah Chowdhury voices Parvana, a young girl in Kabul who tries to pass as a boy to avoid the Taliban's curfews for women.
Persepolis.
Yeah, Persepolis.
Persepolis.
No, that's the breadwinner.
Oh.
Following The Secret of Kells and The Song of the Sea, the final film in the studio's Irish folklore trilogy tells the story of a tribe that can transform into what animal at night?
I feel like it's... I don't know. I thought I knew, but I don't. I'm sorry.
A wolf.
Yeah, I think it's called the Wolf House.
A wolf. Wolves.
Wolf is correct, yes. 10 points for this. Meanings of what four-letter word include a permanent distortion in timber due to heat or...
Courtauld Dodds.
Warp.
Warp is correct. You get a set of bonuses this time on British wildflowers. Give the common name from the description. Each answer begins with the name of an animal, for example, cowslip. Firstly, Campanula rotundifolia, a meadow flower with papery flowers known as the bluebell of Scotland. It is named in part after a lagomorph.
Harebell.
Yeah.
Harebell.
Harebell is correct. Anthriscus sylvestris, a common roadside plant of the celery family, has what common name, combining those of a farm animal and a culinary herb?
Cow parsley.
Cow parsley. Cow parsley.
Cow parsley is correct. And finally, Rosa canina, the county flower of Hampshire, a distinctive hedgerow flower with blooms that vary from white to pale pink.
No, I've got nothing.
No idea.
No idea.
Yeah, no idea on this one.
Horseweed.
No, it's a dog rose. 10 points for this. In addition to The Tempest, in which play by Shakespeare does a character named Sebastian survive a shipwreck?
Newnham Holloway Strong.
Twelfth Night.
12th Night is correct. You get a set of bonuses on the Nobel Prize in Literature. On awarding the 2013 prize to which Canadian author did the Swedish Academy say she has taken an art form, the short story, and cultivated it almost to perfection?
See, I thought it was Margaret Atwood until he said short
Short
story.
Yeah. I don't think... Has she won the Nobel Prize?
I don't know,
I
actually.
don't think so.
She's won the Booker, but...
If we don't know.
that-
Someone is like Aliso, someone.
Pass.
That's Alice Munro.
Oh.
Secondly, The Good Earth and A House Divided are novels by which US author who won the 1938 prize, quote, for her rich and truly epic descriptions of peasant life in China?
You know?
But it's not a Chinese person.
No, she's American. The Good Earth. I'm sorry, no, I don't know.
sorry.
Pass.
It's Pearl S. Buck. Both banned in South Africa, Berger's Daughter and July's People are works by which Nobel laureate?
They're by Nadine Gordimer.
Nominate Holloway Strong.
Nadine Gordimer?
Nadine Gordimer is correct. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a song from a musical. 10 points if you can name the film.
Colt Old Dodds.
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is correct. The song was Come What May, was the only original song in Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge. Your music bonuses are the original versions of 3 songs adapted for the film. 5 points for each artist or group you can identify. Firstly, this group.
Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd? Probably not. Pink Floyd? She's been on, like, she's in Billy Elliot as well, probably.
Pink Floyd?
It might be Pink Floyd, because they could use... Yeah, Pink Floyd sounds reasonable.
Pink Floyd?
Now, that's T-Rex. Secondly,
That's Randy Crawford.
Pardon?
Randy Crawford.
Nominate McCarroll?
Randy Crawford?
Randy Crawford is correct. Finally, this group.
It's LaBelle, isn't it?
It's all by Christina Aguilera.
But the original version, this is LaBelle. I think it's LaBelle.
LaBelle?
Labelle is correct, yes. 10 points for this. In the Tokyo Olympics, Britain's Bethany Shriver and Kai White won.
Una Mellis.
BMX.
BMX is correct, yes. Right, you get a set of bonuses on philosophy. A movement similar to empiricism and naturalism. What philosophy was formulated from the 1820s by the French thinker Auguste Comte?
This is positivism.
Positivism.
Positivism is correct. Logical positivism is a philosophy expounded by which British philosopher in works such as Language, Truth and Logic, published in 1936?
I think it's Aya, isn't it?
Aya.
Ayer is correct. Legal positivism is an approach to law that is said to deny any necessary connection between law and morality. In its early forms, it is associated with which utilitarian, born in London in 1748?
Well, then do we say Jeremy Bentham, then?
Yeah.
Bentham.
Bentham is correct. 10 points for this. In paintings by J.W. Waterhouse, which title figure of a well-known poem is variously depicted in a boat shortly before her
Unum
death?
Holloway Strong.
Ophelia?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points.
Colt Old Dodds.
The Lady of Shalott.
The Lady of Shalott is correct. Well done. These bonuses are on medical terms. Give each term from the description. All 3 answers begin with the same letter. Firstly, the moving bone of the jaw that contains the lower teeth.
Mandible?
Mandible is correct. Secondly, a thin layer of tissue that covers a surface.
Meniscus.
General types include mucous, cutaneous and synovial.
Meniscus sounds reasonable. Yeah.
Meniscus?
No, it's membrane. And finally, epidemic parotitis, a viral disease, usually of children, characterised by swelling of the salivary glands.
Mumps?
Mumps is correct. 10 points for this starter question. Theatrical release posters of what 2021 film depict a boy in shorts holding...
Colt Old McCarroll.
Belfast.
Belfast is correct, yes. Right, these bonuses are on the theatre in 1921. Premiered in Paris in 1921 and featuring characters named Eye, Mouth and Eyebrow, The Gas Heart is a work by which Romanian-born Dadaist?
Oh my God, stop with it. Nose, ballet, tap shoes. Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you know Dadaist theatre people?
Come on, let's have it, please.
Pass.
It's Tristan Zara. The first permanent recreation of an Elizabethan theatre, the Madder Market Theatre, opened in 1921 in which English city?
Stratford?
No, it was Norwich. May 1921 saw the premiere of 6 Characters in Search of an Author, a stage work by which Italian dramatist?
Do you know?
It's Calvino.
He's a
Maybe
novelist.
Italo Calvino.
No, it's Luigi Pirandello. 10 points for this starter question. The musical directive arco refers to the playing of a stringed instrument in what manner?
Newnham Holloway Strong.
Bowed with a bow.
With the bow is correct, yes. So you get these bonuses on the sciences, Newnham. In computer science, for what does the letter A stand in the acronym ACID, ACID? It outlines a set of guiding principles for database systems.
Algorithm?
Maybe.
Algorithm.
That's atomicity. Used to test for acids, the blue colouring matter known as litmus is obtained from what simple plant-like organisms?
It's either a moss or a lichen.
Mosses are more like plants.
It's not algae or anything, is it?
Oh, yeah, they're plant-like. Algaes?
No, it's lichens.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For the Latin for a kind of social insect, what is the common name for methanoic acid?
Oh, it's formic acid from
Formic.
ants.
Formic is correct. 10 points for this. Born in 1936, Frances Shand Kidd was the mother of which royal figure?
Walter McCarroll.
Camilla Parker Bowles?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Portrayed on screen by Emma Corrin and Naomi Watts.
Newnham Ellis.
Diana. Princess
Diana
Diana.
is correct, yes. So you get these bonuses on Canada. In each case, identify the province or territory from the description. Firstly, the smaller of the two provinces that border the US state of Maine.
Well,
So
one of
Quebec would be a big one. Would that?
I think one of them is one of them Newfoundland and Labrador, or am I being
Okay,
silly?
yeah.
I don't know.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, it's New Brunswick. The other one's Quebec. The territory that borders Manitoba to the north, this border extending as far as Hudson Bay.
Manitoba to the
That might be one of the Labrador.
that might be Newfoundland and Labrador then.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, that's Nunavut.
Oh, goodness me.
Finally, the province immediately east of British Columbia.
So that's the one that's above Oregon. So what's that one? Is-
Alberta.
yeah, maybe Alberta.
Alberta.
Alberta is correct. Well done. For your picture starter, you'll see a still from a television drama. 10 points if you can give me its title.
Coltle Dodds.
Pose.
Pose is correct, yes. Now, the 2022 Golden Globe Award winner Michaela J. Rodriguez, whom you saw in your starter, appeared alongside a number of trans actors in Sam Fedder's documentary Disclosure, 3 more of whom you will see for your bonuses. In each case, please give me the title of the series in which they appear. First,
Is this Sense8?
Sense8.
It might be. Have you seen it?
This is your ballpark.
Sense8.
Sense 8 is correct. Secondly, this one.
Marvellous Mrs. Maisel? I'm just going on period costume, but I don't know.
I'm not sure. Do you know?
Nominate McCarroll.
Marvellous Mrs. Maisel?
No, that's Tales of the City. And finally,
That's Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black is correct. 10 points for this. Named after a Portuguese navigator, the Mascarene Islands comprise the French department of Réunion, along with which?
Newnham Ellis.
Mauritius.
Mauritius is correct. You get a set of bonuses, Newnham, on fictional newspapers. The Daily Mole and the Owl on Sunday are newspapers in a parallel universe occupied by which dodo-owning literary detective who pursues characters in and out of novels in books by Jasper Fforde?
Thursday Next.
Correct. Based on William Randolph Hearst, which eponymous character of a film of 1941 acquires the failing newspaper The New York Daily Inquirer?
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane.
No, it said eponymous.
Correct. Charles Foster.
Silly.
Founded by Tina Brown, which news website shares its name with a fictional publication in Evelyn Waugh's novel Scoop?
Is it Baffler? Or is it?
Maybe, yeah.
Try
go
that.
on.
Yeah.
Nominate Bowen.
Baffler?
No, it's the Daily Beast. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. Multiply 17 by 27. The result has how many digits?
Coltle McMeekin.
4.
No?
Newnham Chen.
3.
3 is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on tautological place names. Tahoe is thought to be a mispronunciation of the Washoe people's word for lake. Lake Tahoe straddles the boundary between which 2 US states?
I think it's Nevada and another one.
Give me one.
Well, Nevada borders New Mexico.
Nevada and New Mexico.
No, it's Nevada and California. Which Arabic word for island is used for an island in the middle of the Nile between downtown Cairo and the district of Giza?
Anyone know?
I don't know.
Pass.
It's Gezira. Once noted for quarries that produce high-quality granite, Cove Bay is a suburb of which Scottish city?
Suburb which?
St Andrews by the Sea.
Maybe? Inverness.
No, it's Aberdeen. 10 points for this. The feature films Love and Friendship in 2016 and Clueless in 1995.
Newnham Bowen.
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen is correct. Your bonuses are on John Bunyan's 1678 work, The Pilgrim's Progress. In each case, give the single word that completes the following quotations. First, the subtitle of the work, The Pilgrim's Progress, from this world to that which is to come, delivered under the similitude of a what?
Angel.
Of an... Yeah, go.
Of an angel.
No, under the similitude of a dream. Now I saw in my dream they drew near to a very miry slough, and they being heedless, did both fall suddenly into the bog. The name of the slough was what?
Despond, is this?
Yes.
Despond, I think.
Yeah. Despond.
Despond is correct. The first line of the book, as I walk through the wilderness of this what?
Earth, maybe?
World. Earth.
You want to go world? Go world.
Earth.
No, it's world.
No.
10 points for this. To whom was the composer Handel referring when he said, he knows no more counterpoint than my cook?
Newnham Chen.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to buzz.
I'm afraid you lose 5 points. And you get the whole thing, Courtauld. And at the gong, Newnham College, Cambridge have 160, but the Courtauld Institute of Art have 175. Well, Newnham, you will come back as one of the highest-scoring losing teams. You've just made it a bit harder for yourself. Courtauld, congratulations. 175 is a great score. We shall look forward to seeing you in round 2. I hope you can join us next time for another first-round match. But until then, it's goodbye from Newnham College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from the Courtauld Institute of Art.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.